My dear child, I know you are weary. I see clearly every burden you carry, the worries you hide in your heart, and the tears that fall in the dark night. The world may make you feel small, unworthy, or abandoned, but today I speak directly to you. You are never forgotten. You have infinite value. In my eyes, you were created in my image, and you are a masterpiece of divine creation. No failure, no mistake can separate you from my eternal love. This love is not based on success, not shaken by failure, but stands firm forever. I love you with an unconditional love, and because of that, you will never be abandoned. No matter how far you have strayed, let your heart open, listen to my voice. For today, I will bring you new hope. I will tell you of a sacred journey, where challenges will turn into opportunities, where you will discover the eternal purpose I have placed in you. If you feel my love touching your soul, I invite you to express your faith with a small action. Like this video, subscribe to the channel to join in the mission of spreading my light and promises. When you do so, for you not only receive the message for yourself, but also become an instrument to share the light with other souls in need. My dear child, prepare your soul. The journey I am about to lead you on will change how you see yourself, your life, and me. My dear child, I see clearly everything you are carrying in your heart. I see the nights you lie awake, the days you feel like walking through a dark valley with no light. You wonder, is there any hope left for me? Do I have the strength to go on? I answer you right now, I have never, and will never, allow you to fail completely. You may stumble, but stumbling is not failure. It is just part of the journey to grow, to make your faith stronger. You are my child. I am your heavenly Father, and I never abandon the children I love. No matter how far you go, no matter how lost you become, my love still covers you. Let this truth sink deep into your soul. You do not walk alone. I am holding your hand tightly. When you fall, I do not stand by and watch. I run to you, like a father runs to lift a child who has fallen on the road. I lift you up, brush off the dust, and whisper, you are still precious. You still have value. You still belong to me. My dear child, your steps are placed by me. Even if you stumble, I do not let you be thrown down completely, for my hand is upholding you. When your heart trembles, when your eyes blur with tears, remember, I am right there, holding you with unshakable strength. You have carried burdens for too long. Financial pressures, family responsibilities, the pain of broken relationships. They make you feel exhausted. But today I remind you of this. You were never created to carry everything alone. When you are weary, I am your strength. When you are depleted, I am your place of rest. Imagine you are in the midst of a stormy sea. Waves as high as mountains threaten to drown you. You struggle, exhausted, thinking this is the end. But in that very moment, I come. I step into your storm. I stretch out my hand, calm the waves, and lift you out of the water. I place you on a solid rock, where no wave can sweep you away. My dear child, I am your refuge. I am your strength in the storm. I do not allow the enemy to steal you away, for I have given you an unchanging promise. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. You have heard the story of David and Goliath. David had no armor, no sword, but he had something greater, unshakable faith in me. You are the same. You do not need what the world considers sufficient. You already have the most precious thing, me. And when you have me, you have everything. The Goliaths in your life may be named fear, doubt, financial pressure, or a door that seems forever closed. But my child, I have placed in you everything you need to face and conquer. You are not alone in this battle. I fight beside you. Put on the armor of righteousness that I give. Stand firm in my truth. Let your faith become a shield against every arrow of doubt and disappointment. When you do so, the enemy cannot touch you. My dear child, I know you have felt weak, but it is in your weakness that my power is fully revealed. You do not need to be strong in the way the world understands. You only need to let me be your strength. When you have nothing left, I am everything. Remember that you are a victor, not a failure. You are chosen, not abandoned. You are light in the darkness, for my light is in you. If my words today touch your heart, respond with a simple action. Like this video, subscribe to continue journeying with me in this path. For when you do so, you not only receive for yourself, but also open the way for many others to receive the light. You become an instrument for me to touch souls in need of hope. Step into this journey with new faith. I am preparing wonderful things for you. You will see my hand at work in your life, even when you do not yet understand. My dear child, I do not let you fall. I hold your hand tightly, and together we will walk through every valley, advancing to the mountaintop of glory. I have promised you, my dear child. There are moments when you believe you are unworthy of love. You recall mistakes, hasty decisions, and you let them define you. You whisper to yourself, I have failed. I have no more chances. But I come today to shatter that lie. You are not defined by failure. You are not framed by the past. You are defined by my love, and that love has no limits. It does not depend on your actions. It does not fluctuate with your emotions. It stands firm like mountains, unchanging forever. You may have gone far. You may have turned away. But when you turn back, I am always right here, with open arms. Remember the prodigal son. He left, squandered everything, returned only with shame. But while he was still far off, his father ran to him, embraced him, gave him new clothes and a great feast. My dear child, I am that father. I always run to welcome you. Think of Peter. On the night I was arrested, Peter denied me 3 times. People would say, that's it, he betrayed. But I did not abandon Peter. I found him by the sea, grilled fish and bread for him, asked him 3 times, do you love me? And I restored him completely. Likewise, I will restore you, my dear child. Your sins and failures are not greater than my grace. Where sin abounds, my grace abounds all the more. Every wound, every scar, I can turn into evidence of redemption. I say to you today, you can start again. Every morning, I give you new mercies. The sunrise signals a new day, and your soul is also renewed. Hold your head high. Believe that your life story is not over. You ask, how can I believe when the darkness is still thick? I answer, it is in the darkness that my light shines brightest. It is in the deep night that you will see me more clearly than ever. I am the eternal light, never extinguished. My dear child, when you feel there is no way forward, remember, I am the one who opens paths. The Red Sea parted, mountains moved, blind eyes saw, the dead rose. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. Do not let doubt or the words of the world stop you. The enemy wants you to believe you are abandoned. But the truth is, I am rewriting your story. New pages are being opened. A new beginning awaits. If you long for this, open your mouth and say, I need you. That simple prayer is enough to open the gates of heaven over your life. For I do not seek complex rituals. I seek a sincere heart. My dear child, step out of the chains of the past. Do not let fear or regret shackle you. I have borne it all on the cross. When I said it is finished, that was the declaration of your freedom. So stand up, walk in new freedom. Do not look back. Do not let the past hold you. Your future is in my hands, and it is brighter than anything you can imagine. If today you feel encouragement in your heart, prove that faith with action. Like this video, subscribe to continue receiving my words each day, and more importantly, share this message with 3 other souls. Let them know that I still love them. It still waits for them to return. My dear child, I affirm once more, you are not a product of failure. You are my masterpiece. I call you by name. You belong to me, and no force can change that. My dear child, from the moment I placed the first breath in you, I destined you for a purpose. You did not come to this world by chance. You are not a random result of circumstances. You are part of the plan I prepared before the world was formed. There are times you feel meaningless. You wonder, what am I living for? Does anyone really need me? My child, I want you to hear clearly. You were created with a unique calling. No one else can replace it. No one else can live your part in the symphony I composed. You are an important note in the eternal symphony. If you are silent, the music will lack completeness. If you give up, the painting will have a void. I have woven your life like a beautiful tapestry. Every thread, every color has its place. Even when you see only chaos, I see the whole picture from above. My dear child, I have placed in you abilities, dreams, and desires not for them to die. They are seeds I sowed in your heart, and I am the one who makes those seeds grow at the right time. Do not compare yourself to others. Do not look at their success and think you are small. You were not created to copy. You were created to be unique. I have placed in you a distinct mark, a separate path, a personal calling. You ask, but what if I have been lost for too long? Remember, Moses hid in the wilderness for 40 years. But when the time came, I called him through the burning bush, and his life changed. Likewise, your time will come. No second is wasted. I turn every mistake, every delay, into material to prepare for the day you step into your calling. My dear child, do not fear, if you do not yet see the whole road. Abraham walked without knowing the destination, but every step he took in faith opened a great promise. You too, you do not need to see the entire map. You only need to place your hand in mine and walk step by step. I want you to know that the purpose I have for you is not just for you to live for yourself. You are called to be light for others. Look around. How many people are in despair? How many souls are crying in the darkness? I choose you to bring hope, to speak of my love, to share the light you have received. My child, this is not a burden. This is a privilege. I do not choose you because you are strong, but because I am strong in you. I do not choose you because you are perfect, but because through your cracks, my light can shine out. My dear child, believe that your life is not meaningless. I have written a story, and the next chapter will be more beautiful than the last. You only need to give me the pen, so I can continue writing with grace, with blessings, with transformation. If you long to find purpose, ask me. I promise to reveal it. When you seek me with all your heart, you will find me. When you listen, I will speak. When you knock, I will open. It is never too late. You are never too weak. No circumstance, no person can stop what I have destined. My plan for you is eternal. And today, I remind you, you have been chosen. If these words touch your heart, affirm your faith with an action. Like this video as a sign that you believe you have purpose. Subscribe to continue hearing me, guide you, step by step, and share with 3 other souls, so they too can discover the eternal value I have placed in them. My dear child, remember this forever. You do not just exist. You are chosen, called, and sent. You are part of my great plan, and the world will change when you walk in that calling. My dear child, as you walk through life, you often feel there are too many dangers surrounding you. Lies, betrayals, worries, and even dark forces that want to steal your peace. But listen clearly. You are not alone. I am the fortress surrounding you. I am the shield protecting you from arrows flying by day and terrors by night. There are days you wake up with a heavy heart. You worry about work, family, the future. You wonder, am I strong enough to withstand? I tell you, you do not need to withstand alone. I am your strength. I have sent angels to surround you. You do not see them, but the entire heavenly host is on guard, ready to act on my command. Remember the story of Elisha. When the enemy surrounded, his servant panicked, but Elisha prayed, "Lord, open his eyes." And his eyes opened, seeing an army of angels and chariots of fire surrounding. My child, that is true for you today. There is more than what your eyes see. When the enemy thinks you are surrounded, it is he who is surrounded by my presence. My dear child, no curse, no magic, no plan of the enemy can overcome you. My blood that was shed has broken every chain. The promise I give you is certain. Nothing can separate you from my love. I know there are times you hear the whispers of fear. It tells you that you will fail, you will lose everything, that you are not safe. But the truth is, you are hidden in my hand, and my hand never trembles. Think of Daniel in the lion's den. I shut the lions' mouths. Remember, the 3 friends in the fiery furnace. The flames consumed everything, but could not touch them. For one, like the Son of Man, walked with them in the fire. My dear child, I also walk with you in the fire. Though you feel the heat, it cannot destroy you, for I am right in the midst of it with you. Sometimes you wonder, if you protect me, why do I still face difficulties? My child, protection does not mean you never face challenges. It means challenges cannot destroy you. It means even when you walk through fire, you will not be burned. Even through waters, you will not be overwhelmed. I turn every danger into evidence of my power. My dear child, let go of fear. Do not let the enemy's roar make you tremble. It is like a lion without teeth. It roars loudly, but cannot devour you, for I have covered you with victorious blood. Stand firm in faith. Repeat my words whenever doubt arises. I am always with you. I will never leave you. I am your shield, your shade at your right hand. When you repeat, that truth will break every false voice in your mind. My dear child, I want you to rest in my protection. You do not need to lie awake worrying about the future. You do not need to calculate ways to escape every trap. Give it to me. I see every plan of the enemy ahead. I break it before it can touch you. If you believe my words today, affirm with action. Like this video as a declaration that you choose to trust in my protection. Subscribe to continue hearing my voice each day, to strengthen your faith, and share with 3 other souls, for they too need to know there is a safe refuge in me. My dear child, remember, though the world opposes, I am greater than all. Though the enemy sets traps, I have prepared an escape. Though you walk through darkness, my light surrounds. I am your protector, yesterday, today, and forever. My dear child, I see the wounds you carry in your heart. There are old memories you cannot yet release. There are words, hurts, failures from years ago that still chain you like fetters. You think you will forever be defined by them. But today I declare, I am renewing your life. Let this be etched deeply in your mind. The past no longer has power to control you. What once bound you, I have loosed. The burdens that weighed you down, I have lifted from your shoulders. When I forgive completely. When I erase forever. My dear child, I compare your life to gold, refined in fire. The flames of trials once made you think you would be destroyed. But in truth, they are only melting away what is unnecessary, revealing the true value in you. Wounds become strength, pain becomes wisdom, failure becomes testimony. There are things you once lost, thinking you could never regain. But I declare to you, I am the restorer. I can give you more than what was lost. Like Job, after trials, he received double blessings. You too will see that restoration. You ask, how can I step into a new beginning when my heart is still full of fear? I answer, because you do not walk alone. I go before you. I prepare the way. I open paths. I set doors that no one can shut. My dear child, learn to let go. Let the old burdens fall. Give me the memories that sting you. When you release, I have room to place new things in you. I never take away without preparing something better to give. Remember the vine, to bear much fruit. It must be pruned. Pruning is painful, but it makes the vine stronger, blooming more. Your life is the same. Every loss, every trial is not to destroy you, but to prepare you for a new harvest. My dear child, I am calling you into a new season, a season of hope, of joy, of freshness. Do not look back at what has passed with bitterness. Look forward with expectation. I make all things new. If you long for this beginning, receive it by faith. Declare with your mouth, I believe you are renewing my life. And if you believe, act. Like this video as a sign that you believe in the new season. Subscribe to Journey with me each day. And do not forget to share with 3 other souls, so they too can hear that a new beginning awaits them. My dear child, I have wiped away the old tears. I am sowing in your heart seeds of joy, and you will sing a new song, a song no longer sorrowful, but full of hope, peace, and life. Step forward, receive. Let me renew everything in your life, for I have spoken, and when I speak, it becomes reality. My dear child, there are times you feel your faith is too small. You look around and see mountains too large, storms too strong, doors too tight. You whisper, my faith is worthless. But I tell you today, even faith, as small as a mustard seed, can move mountains. Faith is not measured by size. It is measured by the one in whom you place your trust. You may see yourself as weak, but I am strong. You may see the road narrow, but I've eaten it. You may see darkness, but I am light. When you place faith in me, the small becomes infinite. My dear child, faith is the door to enter. My promises, not strength, not wisdom, not status, but faith. The woman with the issue of blood touched my garment with a small faith, and I said, your faith has healed you. The blind man cried, Lord, have mercy. And by faith, his eyes were opened. Faith is not emotion. Faith does not depend on circumstances. Faith is the decision to trust my word, even when your eyes do not see. Abraham believed me when he had no child. Noah built the ark when there was no rain. Peter walked on water when waves were high. All acted in faith, and I proved my word true. My dear child, perhaps right now you see the path obscured. You do not see the answer. You do not see the miracle. But I call you to hold fast to faith. Faith does not look at the storm. Faith looks at me. Faith does not ask, "What if it doesn't work?" Faith declares, "Because you have spoken, it will surely come." When you nurture faith, it grows. Faith comes by hearing, and when you hear my word, your heart will be strong. Let each day you receive my word as food. Let each promise become the foundation for your soul. My dear child, I know there are times you doubt. I do not blame you. I invite you, give me your doubt, and I will replace it with certainty. Give fear, and I will replace with peace. Give tears, and I will replace with joy. Faith does not eliminate trials, but it makes you victorious in trials. Faith does not stop waves immediately, but lets you walk on them. Faith does not change circumstances instantly, but changes your heart to face them with courage. My dear child, if you trust me, you will see my glory. Do not wait for everything to be perfect before believing. Believe right in the imperfection. Believe when the door is still closed. Believe when eyes still see darkness. For faith itself will open a new dawn. If these words ignite encouragement in you, act in faith. Like this video as a proclamation that you choose to trust me. Subscribe to continue hearing my voice each day, and share with 3 other souls, so they too are reminded that small faith can open great miracles. My dear child, remember, your faith, though small, has power to change your entire life. For when you place trust in me, you connect with the one who never fails. My dear child, I see the battles you are facing. There are things no one else knows, but I know there are wars in your mind, burdens in your heart, difficulties in life that you think you cannot overcome. You wonder, can I win? Listen clearly. You will win, because I have already won for you. When my son was nailed to the cross, every chain was broken, every curse was canceled, every plan of the enemy was defeated. You do not fight for victory, you fight from victory. My dear child, I know there are days you feel exhausted, finance lacking, relationships broken, faith wavering, but stand up. You are not a loser. You are more than a conqueror in me. No accusation, no sorcery can stand before the blood of the Lamb. Remember David facing Goliath. Everyone thought he was just a weak boy, no match for the giant. But with a small stone and great faith, he felled the giant. My child, adversities in your life may be huge, but I am greater than every Goliath. Perhaps you are battling anxiety, fear, voices in your head saying you are worthless. But I declare, no lie can define you. I have called you by your true name. You belong to me. You are justified by my blood. You are covered by my glory. My dear child, victory does not mean you never face challenges. It means challenges cannot swallow you. Victory does not mean the enemy does not attack. It means he will fall before you. Victory does not mean you never cry. It means your tears will become seeds for a harvest of joy. I want you to walk with the confidence of a victor. Hold your head high. Do not let the past hold you back. Do not let old mistakes bind you. Do not let the world's voices make you doubt. You have been sealed by me. You are called to live in victory. My dear child, remember, nothing can separate you from my love, neither death nor life, neither angels nor powers, neither present nor future can tear you from my arms. This is your assurance. If you believe me today, declare victory with action. Like this video as confirmation that you are not defeated. Subscribe to continue hearing me. Strengthen your faith each day and share with 3 other souls so they know victory belongs to them in me. My dear child, you were not born to fail. You were born to win, and that victory is not by your strength, but by me, who loves you with eternal love. Stand firm, sing the song of victory, for you are destined to live in triumph with me. My dear child, I did not create you to live alone in darkness. I placed you in this world, not just to exist, but to become light. I have poured into you love, forgiveness, grace, and hope. But what I placed in you is not just for you. It is given to flow out, to spread, to touch other souls, thirsting for comfort. My dear child, there are people around you, suffering in silence. They smile outside but are broken inside. They seek meaning, but find only emptiness. I want to use you as an instrument to tell them they too are loved. They too have value. They too have hope. When I chose the 12 disciples, I did not choose perfect people. I chose ordinary ones, but willing to share. They did not keep the light to themselves. They brought it to the world. Through that, the gospel spread. You are called to the same mission, to bring my love to those in need. You ask, what do I have to share? I answer, you have me. You have your story. You have the transformation I have done in you. Every scar, every victory, every answered prayer is a powerful testimony to encourage others. My dear child, I call you today. Share this message with 3 souls in need of hope. You do not know all the battles they are going through, but I do, and I will use your small obedience to touch them. Do not think it too small. A small action can change a life. Remember, the living water I placed in you is not to stagnate. It must flow, refresh, revive dry places. When you share, I will refill. When you give, you will receive more. When you sow, you will reap. My dear child, do not fear that you lack words. I will place words on your lips. Do not worry that you lack wisdom. I will give the Holy Spirit to guide you. Do not think you must have all answers. You only need to point to me, and I will do the rest. If you truly hear my voice today, act now, like this video, as a small step to witness that you agree with the mission I assign. Subscribe to continue being trained and encouraged. And most importantly, share this video with 3 souls in need. You do not know if they are right beside you or far away, but I will lead these words to the right people. My dear child, I placed in you a fire. Do not hide it under the bed. Place it on the lampstand to light the whole house. You are not called just to receive. You are called to give. And when you give, you will see miracles spread, not stopping at one, but from one to another until the whole community is illuminated. My dear child, I know the days you worry about the future. I see you counting every penny, every meal, every bill. I see you heavy-hearted for family, work, the practical needs of life. Listen clearly. I am the God who provides. I do not only give you eternal life, but also provide for you in this very life. I did not create you to live in perpetual lack. I did not call you to be crushed by financial pressure. I am a compassionate father, and a father delights when his children are nourished, protected, abundant, like the sparrows in the field that do not worry, like the lilies in the field that do not toil, yet are more splendid than kings. You are worth far more. I will care for you, my dear child. My blessings are not just money. They are peace in the soul, love in the family, joy in work, health in the body, wisdom in decisions. But I also see your material needs, and I promise I will open the windows of heaven, pour down blessings until you have no room to contain. There are curses of poverty, failure, and lack that have clung to your family through generations. But today I declare, those curses are broken by the blood of my Son. You are no longer imprisoned in lack. You are called to walk in abundance. My dear child, prosperity in me is not just for you. It is for you to become a blessing to others. When I fill your vessel, it is so you can pour into other thirsty vessels. When I give you more than needed, it is for you to become an instrument of giving. Believe that I am the only source of supply. Your job is just a means. Money is just a tool. But the origin of all giving is me. When you put me first, all else will be added. My dear child, do not fear when I call you to give. Do not fear when I test your heart by giving. Every seed you sow in faith, I will multiply abundantly. No seed falls to the ground lost. It will produce an abundant harvest in your life. If you believe I can restore and give you blessings, act now. Like this video as a proclamation that you agree with the blessings I am opening. Subscribe to continue receiving, teaching, and daily encouragement. And share with 3 other souls, so they too receive hope for an abundant life in me. My dear child, I have seen your tears fall from lack. Now I will show you joy and provision. I will open doors you do not expect. I will give opportunities you cannot arrange. I will turn desert into garden and barrenness into springs. Believe, receive, walk in the abundance I have prepared. For I am not a God of lack. I am a God of abundance, and my blessings will follow you all your life. My dear child, I know your past has left many wounds. There are memories you do not want to recall. There are mistakes you blame yourself endlessly for. There are mental scars that make you think you cannot change. But today I tell you, I renew your life. I do not look at you through the lens of the past. I look at you through the blood of the Lamb, through the sacrifice that washed away all sins. When I say old things have passed away, all things become new. It is not just a promise, it is reality in me. My dear child, the trials you went through are not to destroy you. They are like refining fire, burning impurities, leaving pure gold. The pain you carry is not meaningless. I am using it to shape you, to deepen your faith, to turn you into a living testimony of my love. Let go of the past. Do not carry old burdens into the new day. I want you to step into a new beginning with light hands and a free heart. You do not need to cling to fear, regret, or dark memories anymore. They no longer have power over you. My dear child, I am opening before you a new door, a new season, a new opportunity. What you thought dead, I will revive. Dreams seemingly shattered, I will mend. Joys stolen, I will restore. Transformation begins in the soul. When you let the Holy Spirit work in your heart, you will see change spread to every aspect of life. Your mind renewed, your attitude transformed, your words become encouragement, your actions become light. My dear child, do not think you must be perfect before coming to me. It is when you come in brokenness that I heal, when you come in weakness that I give strength, when you come in failure that I turn to victory. If you are ready to step into a new beginning, express it with action. Like this video as a proclamation that you choose to let go of the past. Subscribe to continue journeying in transformation with me, and share with 3 other souls, so they too find hope for a new beginning. My dear child, look up, dawn is breaking, a new day is opening, and I am right beside you, leading you into eternal transformation. My dear child, there are times you want to control everything. You want to know what tomorrow will be. You want to see the road clearly before walking. But faith is not seeing everything. Faith is taking my hand and walking, even when you do not see the whole picture. I have promised never to leave you. I have promised to complete the work I started in you. Believe that I never break my word. The world may change, others may promise and forget, but I am faithful forever. My dear child, when Abraham heard my call, that he left his homeland without knowing where he would go, when the Israelites stepped into the Red Sea, they did not see the path until I parted the waters. When Peter cast his net, he did not know the catch would be so full. All were journeys of trust. You think if you have answers now, you will have peace. But truly, peace does not come from answers. Peace comes from my presence. When you trust me, you do not need to know everything. You only need to know I am walking with you. My dear child, stop listening to the whispers of doubt. It tells you that you are not enough. It tells you I have forgotten. It tells you you will fail. But that is not truth. The truth is I have chosen you. I have sealed you. I have written your name in the palm of my hand. Trust is not never fearing. Trust is choosing to walk, even when afraid. Trust is offering worries to me and believing I will turn them into testimony. Trust is letting go of the wheel and letting me drive. My dear child, I call you to give me your dreams, plans, expectations. Do not cling to them as if you know better than me. When you give to me, I will return something better, greater, exceeding what you ask or imagine. If you truly trust me today, express it with a small action. Like this video as a proclamation that you choose to trust me. Subscribe to continue hearing my voice, strengthen your faith, and share with 3 other souls, so they too are reminded they are not alone in this journey. My dear child, remember, faith is the bridge taking you from where you stand to where I promised. Step forward. I am going before. I am going with, and I will bring you to the destination. My dear child, I know you have gone through long sleepless nights. When your mind is like a battlefield, you hear whispers of fear, doubt, disappointment. You think adversity is too great, your strength too small. But hear my words. Adversity cannot defeat you, because I am fighting for you. My dear child, every battle you face is under my control. No arrow, no slander, no plan of the enemy can exceed the protection I place around you. You are sheltered by almighty arms. You are covered by the blood of the Lamb. You may feel alone in the fight, but the truth is, my heavenly armies are around you. Like the prophet Elisha saw the host of angels surrounding to protect, I also send angels to stand guard by you. You are not alone, my dear child. Adversity does not come to destroy you, but to reveal my glory in your life. When Daniel was thrown into the lion's den, I shut the lions' mouths. When his 3 friends were thrown into the furnace, I walked with them in the flames. When you are in trial, I do not stand far observing. I am in the midst of the battle. I give you spiritual armor. You have the belt of truth, breastplate of righteousness, shoes of peace, shield of faith, helmet of salvation, and sword of the Spirit. No weapon formed can prosper against you. My dear child, I want you to stand firm. Do not give up midway. Do not give the enemy chance to sow seeds of fear. Remember, the enemy is already defeated. It only uses deception to make you think you are weak. But the truth is, in me, you are strong. In me, you are more than conqueror. Declare this with your mouth. When you say, I belong to the Lord, I am victorious. Walls will shake, chains will fall, darkness will retreat. The power in my word will make you steadfast. If you believe in the victory I have given, show it now. Like this video as an act of faith. Subscribe to continue being equipped for spiritual battles, and share with 3 other souls so they realize adversity has no power over them. My dear child, I assure you, every battle you face will turn into testimony, every wound into proof of healing, and every adversity into radiant victory. My dear child, I did not create you to walk alone on the faith journey. You are not an island. You are part of my great body. When I call you, I also place you in community, where others believe together, pray together, support each other. My dear child, when one part of the body hurts, the whole body hurts. When one part is glorified, the whole body rejoices. I do not want you to keep sorrow hidden, nor hide joy. I want you to share, so others can journey together, lift you when weak, and praise together when you win. Faith is not just a personal connection between you and me. It is also connection between you and your brothers and sisters. I established the church as a home, as shelter, as light in darkness. In the church, you will find encouragement, healing, and strength to keep walking. My dear child, remember my words. Where 2 or 3 gather in my name, I am there among them. You do not need to fight darkness alone. You have community standing with you. You have a spiritual family to support, to break bread together, sing together, weep together in my presence. Do not let the enemy isolate you. It knows when you stand alone, you fall easily. But when you stand with community, you are strong. One cord breaks easily, but a 3-fold cord is not quickly broken. You were made to belong, to connect, to share. My dear child, I call you today. Find your community again. Reconnect with the body. Let others pray for you, and pray for them. Encourage someone weary, and receive encouragement when weak. That is the strength of the spiritual family. If you believe you are not alone, express with a small action. Like this video as testimony that you belong to a greater body. Subscribe to continue journeying in the spiritual family I am building, and share with 3 other souls, so they too find belonging in me. My dear child, when you stand with community, darkness cannot win. When you pray together, chant dissolve. When you praise together, heavens open. And when you walk together, I bless not just individuals, but a whole generation. My dear child, I know you have often asked, Lord, when will I see my life change? When will I step into abundance and peace? Listen clearly today. I am opening doors of blessing for you. My blessings are not limited to money or work. They include peace in the soul, joy in family, health in body, wisdom in choices, and steadfast faith in the journey. I want to give you comprehensive prosperity, so every aspect of your life reflects my glory. My dear child, there are doors once tightly closed before you. You knocked many times, but no answer. You sought many times, but no way out. But now, I hold the key. I will open doors. no one can shut. I will give you opportunities no one can steal. Believe that I am a God of abundance. When I pour blessings, it is not drops, but rivers, not just enough for today, but for your whole life and generations after. You will no longer live in lack, but in abundance, becoming a source of blessing for others. My dear child, I will also heal the broken pieces in your family. I will renew relationships, seemingly grown cold. I will bring forgiveness where there was hurt. I will sow love where there was distance. Your family will become evidence that my blessings reach every corner of life. Remember that blessings are not just for you to keep. I give to you, so you share. When you help someone in need, lift a fallen one, sow hope in someone's life, you become my flow of blessing. And when you sow, you reap abundantly more. If you believe I am opening doors of blessing for you, express faith. Now, like this video as a proclamation that you choose to step into the season of blessing. Subscribe to continue receiving my promised words, and share with 3 other souls, so they too find the door of blessing opened for them. My dear child, prepare. A new season is coming. A door is opening, and I am waiting to fill your life with blessings no one can hinder. My dear child, the journey you have just gone through is not an end, but a beginning. Every trial, every tear, every whispered prayer in the dark night has been heard by me. No moment wasted, all woven into a sacred tapestry with eternal meaning. My dear child, I have been with you from the first day. I upheld you when you stumbled. I wiped tears when you cried. I smiled when you bravely stood. And today, I tell you, your journey is fully in my hands, and its end is victory. Do not think this is the final destination. This is only the gate opening to new life, new season, new hope. I have prepared for you things eyes have not seen, ears have not heard, the hearts have not conceived. My promises never fall to the ground in vain. They surely become reality. My dear child, remember this. My love for you is eternal. No circumstance, no sin, no darkness can separate you from that love, not even death. My love surpasses all powers, all forces, all limits. Walk with faith that you are called not just to live in this world, but to enter eternal glory. Heaven is your home. There are no more tears, no more sorrow, no more darkness, only complete joy in my presence. My dear child, continue sharing this light. Become a living testimony for lost souls. Tell them I love them. There is still hope. They have a place in my house. I gave you light not to hide, but to place high for the world to see. If you have felt my love throughout this journey, express with action. Like this video as a word of thanks. Subscribe to continue walking in the mission to spread light, and share with 3 other souls, so they too are touched by eternal love. My dear child, I affirm once more, you are not alone. You are not meaningless. You are not abandoned. You are treasure in my hand. And one day, when all promises are fulfilled, you will hear me say, well done, good and faithful servant. Enter into the joy of your Lord.